Hey guys, this is Ash at Audio46. Alright, so today I brought these Audio-Technica ATH WP900 headphones. So I don't think there are a lot of high-end dynamic driver headphones that you can really use every day, and I'm really curious to see how this one turns out. Alright, let's start. Okay guys, so the first thing that grabbed my attention from the design is these flaming maple wood housings. I do think the tone and the glossy finish combined with the soft leather on the headband and ear pads really give you this sophisticated feel. Also, the leather on the headband and ear pads are not too thick. They're actually very soft and squishy. It's kind of more like those couches at your friend's house that you can sink in and couch potato all day, rather than the ones on a display at like high-end furniture store. Okay, so you guys do know that I'm a huge fan of headphones that are light. I think the overall lightness of these headphones really aid the fit and comfort when you wear these on your head, and it is just enough to give you security that doesn't cause you migraines, but enough to give you decent sound isolation. One last thing, my ears did fit right on the inner corner of the inner padding, but I do have smallish ears. But with that being said, I think in general, pretty much all sizes of ears should fit on these ear pads without any discomfort. So WP900 delivers a decent amount of bass presence, but if you're like me, and you guys know what I mean by that, it may not be enough. There's a little warmth in the low end in general. But I do think that the sound profile is really characterized by speed and tightness. It really feels light, clean, and almost jolly. So pretty much any bass sound I heard, it almost kind of had this xylophone feel to it, if you know what I mean. So with that being said, that aspect really worked well with funk tracks. If you're into hip hop like me, the sub-frequencies might not make you feel anything in your chest, figuratively and literally. What I noticed right off the bat on the mid-range on these is that the higher mids are favored over the lower mids. So naturally, the vocals had added presence in the mix, which means if you are more into full-bodied feel or particularly meaty and flashy mid-range sound profile, these may feel more like chicken wings than chicken legs. But on the flip side, overall sound profile in the mid-range had this Audio-Technica signature weightless and playful sound. So in general, it was very separated and transparent. So with this added on with tidy and neat presentation, I think the sound of classical strings or guitar strums really gave off this crystal clear presentation. The high-end on WP900 is very crisp and sparkly. It kind of gives you that satisfaction when you get your first sip of that ice-cold LaCroix. Also, this really does avoid being too bright, uncomfortably bright, and there's almost no sibilance. And like I said before with the other frequencies, there's not necessarily a thickness to it, but it does have plenty of air and drive that especially empowers female vocals. So on these, Idina Menzel will probably make you float off into the snow or maybe turn you into a cat. I don't know. It sounded very powerful. One last thing is that the sound profile of the high-end might be too thin for some of you guys, but if you guys are into precision, then I think you'll love it. WP900 has a very vast soundstage for closed-back headphones, and what I noticed the most is the sense of height, and maybe because the separation is so well done and clear, the overall imaging was very nuanced and accurate. And in general, I think the soundstage was very colorful and multidimensional. My final thoughts. Okay, so personally, I'm not a huge fan of the Audio-Technica sound signature, but if you guys are really into tight, clean, and well-separated sound signature and maybe a very colorful, fun sound signature, I think you guys will actually love these. And I think what really tops it is the pretty design. Yeah, so in general, I would recommend it. Okay, guys, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.